Hi everyone, Dexter here. Today I'm going to discuss the concept of legal fees. There are clarifications on filing fees, docket fees, and legal fees in relation to the computation of the LRF, the 1% of the filing fee, and the 50% discount given to the special purpose vehicle or SPV, and the fees allowed to be paid in staggered basis for corporate rehabilitation cases and liquidation proceedings. So it's important to identify which fee is considered filing fee. So, what are legal fees? What are docket fees? What are filing fees in relation to Rule 141 of the Rules of Court? So, filing fees, the corresponding fees prescribed on particular sections describing the nature of the case, application, motion, notice, or request to be filed. Docket fees, all fees paid upon filing of a case, such as filing fees, miscellaneous fees, and other fees. The fees being deposited to Legal Research Fund, Mediation Fund, Victims Compensation Fund, and Land Registration Authority Fund in case of cadastral cases. So the miscellaneous fee here are summonses, the summons fee. So it's not part of the filing fee. So if you're going to compute the LRF, you do not include the summons fee in the computation of LRF, only the filing fee. So what are legal fees? So it comprises of all fees such as docket fees and filing fees. So it covers all the fees under Rule 141 except for the STF, it's not a fee, and other collections described as fiduciary collections. So if the amount is being deposited to JDF, SAJ, MF, LRF, BCF, LRAF, so those are fees, and all of those are legal fees. The definition of the filing fee stems from the Section 4 of Presidential Decree number 1846, the creation of the LRF, the Legal Research Fund. So under Section 4, in order to provide for the support of the UP Law Center and the University of the Philippines Law Complex, the additional amount of 1% of the filing fee imposed, but in no case lower than 20 pesos. So 20 pesos for appellate courts. The additional amount of 1% of the total filing fee imposed, but in no case lower than 10 pesos. So 10 pesos is for the lower courts. So including all administrative or special courts as well as agencies or tribunals exercising quasi-judicial functions and those enumerated in Letter of Instructions number 1182 issued on December 16, 1981 shall be collected by their respective clerks of court or equivalent functionary as for each action or special proceeding filed therewith. So they define the special proceeding as shall include any petition or application, paper, or document seeking official action to establish a status, a right, privilege, or a particular fact or command the performance of a duty. So that's why the OCA issued a circular identifying which cases or matters are subject for the collection of LRF. Okay. Now we're going to group the legal fees into three: for filing of cases, for filing of applications, requests, or motions, for other services rendered. So under filing of cases, so the fees there are docket fees. Under filing of applications, motions, requests, filing fees. For other services, these are miscellaneous fees. So there are two kinds of fees in the Rule 141, the filing fees and miscellaneous fees. So if it's filing fee, there's an LRF. Okay? If it's miscellaneous fee, you don't have to compute or you don't have to charge LRF on that fee. Okay? Under filing of cases, so all fees paid, filing fees, Judiciary Development Fund, Special Allowance for Judiciary Fund, those are filing fees. Miscellaneous fees, Judiciary Development Fund, Special Allowance for Judiciary Fund, and other fees like LRF, Mediation Fund, Victims Compensation Funds. So under filing fees, the JDF, SAJ, and the LRF, three funds for filing fees. Miscellaneous fund, only two funds, the JDF and SADS. So this is the table. You're to easily identify fees under Rule 141s, and you can uh, identify which cases or applications require collection of LRF. So the first two columns, there should be a collection of LRF. So for miscellaneous fees, no LRF for miscellaneous fee. Now we're going to identify all the filing fees under Rule 141 pertaining to lower courts. So under Section 7, the 7A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So the J and K were omitted here. So those are miscellaneous fees. The 7L, M, and N are filing fees. The 7O is a miscellaneous fee also. Under Section 8, only A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So the H, I, J, K, L to N are miscellaneous fees. So 8O, this is filing fee. Under Section 10, only 10F is classified as filing fee, the filing of bond for provisional remedies. So under Section 21, all of the subsections in Section 21 are classified as filing fees. So with all of these filing fees, there is another fee, the LRF. So you're going to compute the 1% of the LRF or 10 pesos, whichever is higher. Now we're done identifying all the filing fees under Rule 141 for the lower courts. Now we're going to group these filing fees into three according to the three categories we discussed earlier: the filing of cases, the filing of applications, and other services. So for legal fees for filing of cases, so the docket fees, Section 7A to G, A to D, 8A to D, and Section 21A, G to K of the Rule 141, those are filing fees pertaining to filing of cases. So, and they have miscellaneous fee, the summons fee, or subpoena fee, yung 10B, if there's a need to issue a subpoena. So, you're going to charge 100 pesos for the subpoena fee. You're going to add to the docket fees. Okay? So, other fees, the LRF, 1% of the filing fee only. You don't include the miscellaneous fee in the computation of LRF. So, the mediation fund of 500 pursuant to Section 9 of Rule 141, except small claims cases. So, there's no mediation fee for small claims. Victims compensation fee of 5 pesos. So, in addition to legal fees, there is a 1,000 additional deposit, which is classified as sheriff's expenses, the STF. So, it's not a fee. And the next one, the second category, legal fees for filing of applications, requests, and notices. So, under Section 7, H to I, L to N. Those are filing fees for filing of applications, request notices. For Section 8, only E to G and 8O. For Section 10, the 10F. For Section 21, B to F. Okay? And there is a LRF for these sections. Now, the third category, the other services rendered, the miscellaneous fees. So, under Section 7, the J, K, O, and P. Section 8, H, I, J, K, L, M, and N, P. So, for Section 10, all subsections except for 10F. Under Section 21, there are no miscellaneous fees under Section 21. So, no LRF for the miscellaneous fees. These are all legal fees. Okay, to further understand the sections, this is the last table. So I put the particulars in each category. For filing of cases, those are civil cases, including special civil actions, special proceedings, criminal cases instituted with civil liability, intellectual property rights cases. So there are legal fees for intellectual property rights cases, commercial or corporate cases, etc., petition to post bail. So if the case is still with the prosecutor's office and the accused wants to post bail, so they're going to file a petition. So the court are docketing it as a separate action. So special proceedings, there are fees to collect for that kind of petition. So under filing of an application, notice or request, so those are performance of marriage, extrajudicial foreclosure, notary commission, so accreditation of newspaper. So these are the example of an application, notice or request. So under the third column, rendering of service, the serving of summons and copy of complaint, yung serving of subpoena, so executing writs, so serving and implementing TROs, writ of injunction. So these are miscellaneous fees. Okay, so under filing of cases, the fees are called docket fees. So under the second column, those are filing fees. So under the third column, those are miscellaneous fees. So under filing of cases, there are other fees, the three fees, the LRF, VCF, and MF. Under filing of application, only the LRF. So in miscellaneous, there are no other fees. Okay, that ends our discussion for today. So the concept of legal fees. So if you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something from it, so give it a thumbs up. So like button. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, you may consider subscribing. Thank you. Bye.